Good evening, America, and welcome to New November presents its very first episode of Under Review. Now, what Under Review is, what we're going to be doing, rather, is taking under review TV shows, movies, video games, whatever we feel we don't want people to have to go watch in order to like if something's hot, right? If something's hot on the internet and motherfuckers is like halfway on it and halfway not on it, leave it to New November. We're gonna take that under review, and then we're gonna give it back to you, let you know if you should watch it or if you shouldn't. Pretty much that's how this is going. What's under review today? You may be asking if you haven't seen the thumbnail. Whose original documentary style movie, if you will, of Takashi 6ix9ine, the King of Clout, uh, detailed as the 6ix9ine sagas. Takashi 6ix9ine was a master manipulator. He was a master manipulator who got indicted on federal racketeering charges and became a criminal informant for the FBI to hand out over 100 years of prison time to the Nine Trey Bloods of Brooklyn, that is. So originally from Brooklyn, um, where he shared a room with his mom and his brother, he eventually met Sarah. They had a baby. He decided to do the right thing, get a job. He started working at this bodega. And he was a delivery boy. Delivery boy worked his way up to cashier. You know, just regular kid shit, right? Regular kid shit. He turned into a local recording artist, where he then became a professional troll. Now, in the beginning, Takashi 6ix9ine was just looking for shock value. Takashi 6ix9ine was just looking for the next thing to make people say, "Oh, look at this kid. What is that about?" He had music videos of him depicting uh, wrestling acts, pedigreeing bitches on the bed, tombstone power driver, stone cold stunner. If you ain't in the WWE, I can't really help you with the description of what these things look like, but they're definitely an unpleasant wrestling moves. Some of the most classic bullshit you can find. But he created a group called Scum Gang. Society Can't Understand Me. Basically, the acronyms for that. Where they would film crude and raunchy, images. Like there was this one video of they had this guy shooting up H in the video, and then there's this other video of him just catching dome in the video. Like he that was their style. That was just their way. They're kind of like Two Live Crew mixed with Ozzy Osbourne. You know, uh, so Takashi would wear these hats to say "F you." He, you know what I mean, hats to say HIV/AIDS and things like that. Just things to catch your eye. He dyed his hair so that he would catch attention. He dyed his hair that rainbow color so that it would pop, so that he would catch your eye out of the jump, out of the gate, straight up. He didn't want people to be like, oh, that one rapper from Brooklyn that sounds like this. No, the one rapper that looks like this. He didn't want to go for a sound. He was going for more of a look. You know what I'm saying? He tattooed 6ix9ine all over his body so that people would see that he's the same any way you look at him. Kind of like an ambergram. You flip the 6ix9ine upside down or right side up, it's 6ix9ine. I kind of get it, kind of dig it. It's cool. Um, he went to jail uh before the racketeering charges. He went to jail for child sex abuse. Now, though he did not have sex with a minor, he did for a music video, because I said before they did a lot of crazy shit in their videos. For a music video, he filmed at the time a 13-year-old having sex with a few other gentlemen of some of his cohorts, or his co-defenders, if you will, in this circumstance. And he was found not guilty, and uh he had to do a little bit of a community service behind it, but he was not convicted of the sex abuse crime. Um, After that whole thing kind of, not no one say rolled over or anything, but after that thing kind of ran its course initially, he met up with Trippie Redd and came Poles 1469. After that video, which was a crazy video, they had a bunch of motherfucking smoke guns and they were on a dune buggy, and there was this guy humping All right, you just look it up in your own time. So Trippy started something big for 6ix9ine, and then when I used to hear Trippy Red say, "Nigga, I started your career," I used to be like, "All right, y'all just both clout chasing each other at this point." But in reality, from what I've seen off this documentary, if it wasn't for Trippy Red and Pole's 1469, none of this would ever happen. None of this would ever happen. None of it. Not a piece of it. He would have been a regular. Like, there's a group in Brooklyn called the Flatbush Zombies. Um, they're unorthodox. They're really out there. They're really, they're a really great rap group. 6ix9ine, if he had not have met Trippy Red, I'd see him going that route. I would have seen him being kind of weird, kind of unorthodox, but he would still been, you know what I mean? But after Pole's 1469, 6ix9ine got hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of views just off of that alone. So, I mean, he got signed, of course. Life was good. Life was going great for him. You know what I mean? Until his former group, who had a little bit of distaste for his newly found success without them, put out not the video of what happened between him and the minor, but brought it back to the forefront, brought it back to life. And Trippy Red said, I quote, "Sorry, brose, I cannot fuck with pedophiles. 1400, don't fuck with that pedophile shit." So he stopped. He stopped fucking with Trippy Red. He was like, "Yo, my career is going down the toilet. What do I do to get this off me?" Trippy Red is a real blood. He's doing real shit. He's dissing me. What do I do to get back in the eye of the public? Um, Here's where shit gets weird for me personally. 69, Tekashi 69. I can't explain this. Gave 50 real bloods in Brooklyn 100 red rags and they allowed excuse me, to use those red rags as a prop in a viral video for clout, to gain clout. He used the gang to incite and instigate rap beefs with other rappers from different regions of the United States. 6ix9ine himself became a shot caller in that actual organization. Which it what? You can't make this shit up. This just sounds like a bad movie, man. Thanks to his manager slash handler Shoddy, he was able to order out mafia styled hits on his enemies for likes and views. Not even really wanting them dead. I mean, just shoot at him, not shoot him, just for likes and views. He was a clout guy. This what he was doing, picking Shoddy to be his manager, his handler, following his own rules, caused friction within the Bloods, obviously. He was kidnapped by his former bodyguard. And soon after, the feds did a sweep, and we all know what happens next. I was going into this hoping to find out something about 6ix9ine. I mean, I did find out a little snippet about 6ix9ine that it kind of helped clear up a little bit. Like, he was a good kid, and his pops passed. Not his biological, but his step pops, the one that was there for him, the one that raised him. He passed away due to murder. 6ix9ine decided my pops was a good dude. I don't know why he had to die. So if good dudes die, I'm gonna be a bad guy. I'm gonna just do the wrong shit. So he kind of just started doing the wrong shit to make up for the depressed feelings. I mean, we all know what that's like. But fast forward, and you told on the guys. You told on the guys. You said on the stand that old lady in the Gummo video, that her house was a headquarter for the Bloods, and it wasn't. It wasn't. She didn't know them niggas as Bloods. She knew him as Rodney, him as DeAndre, him as Miss such and such son. Those weren't Bloods to that old lady. Those are the same kids that she used to give $1 to at the ice cream truck. You know, so when I heard her part of it, saying that she was real cool with Tekashi until he went and jumped ship and started riding with the police, I really felt her on that. Because I don't have no doubt that lady would have gave you her last. They invited you to Thanksgiving. And it comes a certain time, no matter what, where you got to be loyal. You got to stand on your own too. No matter what you feel is going on, no matter what you feel is happening around you. Oh, these niggas want to kill me. They want to fuck my baby mother. Well, you need to handle that. You're rich. You the 30 pack guy, right? Right? You put out hits. I seen you do it. So what the fuck? What changed on them? Money ain't the same no more? Excuses. Excuses. You know? This is excuses for why he told. At the end of the day, you tell. Kids, if you're listening, do anything but. Think of everything first. Do not tell. Do not tell. And don't tell. As always, it's been a pleasure. This has been actually the first time I've ever actually broke down anything to anybody. So I hope you motherfuckers enjoy it. I'm gonna say out of 10, I get this a 6.5. It was entertaining. You definitely wouldn't fall asleep on it if you did choose to watch it on Hulu right now. 6ix9ine Saga. But this review, if you don't want to get frustrated and angry towards the end of the documentary, this review is more than helpful, more than enough. As always, again, like I said, it's been a pleasure. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And the merch is like 2 weeks away. Just give me a second, baby. I got you. I promise.